Hi, I am Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from April the 7th up to April the 13th. And this is for you, and that's for 2019, and this is for you coming from Sagittarius. First, let me give you my email. It's andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll answer the questions that you want to ask me. Sunday the 7th of April is going to be a fabulous morning-afternoon period for you, but a horrible evening-nightfall period for you. That's how the day is working. So morning and afternoon, do whatever you want. You've got the backing and the support of all your good planets. I also see the planets of globalness, and I call them the planets of the internet in the morning, afternoon, actually throughout the whole day, but more good for you in the morning, afternoon. So go onto the internet in the morning, afternoon of this Sunday. Search for what you want, the place you want to work in the world, the way you want to live in the world, the friendship and the romance, and where you want to settle down, where you want to do business in the world. Search for all that. You'll get some very good context and good news. And even if you're not on the internet in the morning, afternoon of this Sunday, go out and meet people. You've got that inspiration about you. If it's for business, whether it's for job, go and contact the right people. Go out with your family. Chase for the romance you want. Evening nightfall turns nasty, 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 because that's the plan. Planets start to move very fast, and they make you impatient, hasty, and very, very argumentative. So you've got to stop that. Otherwise, you'll make your evening nightfall worse and worse and worse. So tell yourself, I've got to count to 5 before I say or do anything. That will solve most of the problems. But you're going to be in the company of people who may irritate you or annoy you. Or is it that the people you're with somehow do not agree for your planning? So don't be the planner, don't be the organizer for the evening nightfall. Leave it to other people. That way you won't get it wrong, you won't be blamed. That's a way to tackle things. So move along with whatever everybody else wants, and you will see this nasty planets will become quiet, and you'll be able to enjoy yourself a bit more. 1 or 2 of these good planets, morning, afternoon, will come to help you in the evening nightfall. But I see the planets of the evening nightfall are very determined to make it a horrible evening nightfall for you. It's up to you to lessen their intensity. Monday, the 8th of April, planets are going very slow. When they go slow, you get impatient very easily, you get hasty, and you want to look for shortcuts. Don't do that, because hour by hour in this morning, afternoon, these nasty planets are going very slow. They create problems more and more and more for you hour by hour in the morning and afternoon. So you've got to be very careful. It's a working day, it's a business day. And so deadlines will be broken or cancelled, and what you do will go wrong, and what you say will not be good. So you've got to be careful in your speech and your action. Go slow, think twice, think 3 times before you say or do anything. Evening, morning, afternoon, if planets go slow, you have to go slow. You have to be patient. You can't go faster than your own planets. You'll be nowhere land, and you'll come back empty-handed. So go slow, and bad news will come about your past. Bad news will come about something from the past. So be ready for a gloomy morning, afternoon. Just don't be too expectant. Just stick to your responsibilities. Try and get that done at least. Otherwise, your deadlines are all going to go haywire. Evening, nightfall, you become a difficult person. You're still gloomy, but now you're criticizing everything. These are planets that cause wedges between you and cause differences between you and other people. So if you're going to be out with whoever, tell yourself you've got to be very receptive to the views and the wishes of other people. Otherwise, you're going to just louse it all up in the evening nightfall. And be careful about spending. You can waste money in the evening nightfall. And you can create, and don't believe everything said to you in the evening nightfall. Go home early would be better. Tuesday, the 9th of April, a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall. Well, the morning, afternoon is very aggressive planets, so they are determined to get you what you want in job and in business. But some of these planets may be over-determined. You will be like a bull in a china shop, very pushy, very demanding, very blunt in speech. Don't. Take the soft approach with these planets. They will still work hard for you if you take the soft approach. Only you will look much, much better if you take the soft approach. So take the soft approach to find support, whether in job, whether in business, whether with family members, whether for the romance you're chasing. Have lunch with whoever you want for your benefit. I see many business planets here as well. So have lunch with business people or people you work with, and you'll get a lot of support for yourself. Evening, nightfall, I see planets of globalness. And these planets of globalness, I call them the planets of the internet. So go on to the internet, evening, nightfall, for the place to work somewhere in the world, to live somewhere in the world, find romance somewhere in the world, be happy somewhere in the world. You'll find all that. And even if you're not going to be on the internet, you're going to have a fabulous evening, nightfall with whoever you are, wherever you are, because the planets of inspiration want you to be happy. So they will support you in whatever you say and you do. There's one planet from the morning, afternoon, a little bit aggressive and a little bit hot-tempered, this planet is, and so it'll make you aggressive and make you quick-tempered. Try to control that bit of it by taking the soft approach in speech and action, and you'll have a wonderful day. Wednesday, the 10th of April, is going to be very lucky for you. You can expect good news in job, in business, at home, with whoever you are, chasing for the romance. So do what you can in the morning, afternoon. You will attract a lot of support for yourself. Dress well, look good. You're going to be in the limelight. Your aura will be shining. People want to hear what you say and do. So speak a lot and show off your capabilities. And you're going to find some kind of status or improvement in job or in business, finding the romance or making your family happy. Evening, nightfall, I don't like. Why? Because planets suddenly decide to move very slow. And when they move very slow, everything slows down and you are frustrated because you're made for quickness and fastness, and you'll take shortcuts. Don't, because your evening nightfall says, we'll try to make you gloomy, we'll try to make you wait, we'll cancel your appointments, we'll bring differences between you and others, we'll make you meet people of your past that you're not happy to meet, we'll bring news about your past. So what do you do in this kind of evening nightfall? Well, go home if you have to be. Exposure is always less there. But if you have to be out, quickly identify people in the company you are with who might give you trouble. And be careful what you say. And this planet of arrogance from the morning may move to the evening nightfall to make you talk arrogantly and behave arrogantly, and thereby you may attract provocation. So be a nice person in the evening nightfall and don't be too expectant. When you are not expectant, you're never going to be hurt. So don't be too expectant and just make your good contacts and be the nice person that you really are. Well, Thursday, the 11th of April, is going to be a much, much better 24 hours for you. The planets of romance, the planets of emotions are very active. Hey, but it's a working day, it's a business day. Don't be distracted by who you're going to have lunch with, who you're going to make your phone call, and you got the good news about a new contact or romance. Watch out. Distraction can make you have trouble, and you may have some conflict with your bosses or the people you do business with. So, because mistakes can be made when these emotional planets are there. So don't be distracted, focus, repeat to yourself 3 words. Logic, facts, figures. That will pull you back and tell yourself it's a working day, it's a business day. So focus on what you have to do, plan emotionally what you have to do, and you'll be on the right track for the morning and afternoon period. Evening and nightfall, very aggressive planets there, but they are good for you. They are basically planets that are determined to get you what you want in the evening nightfall. So you are lucky in that way. But some of these planets, when they are over-determined, they make you like a bull in a china shop, just grabbing what you want. And you can get what you want that way, but you won't look good. So take the soft approach throughout the whole day and you'll be much, much better for you. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. It'll make you that wonderful person throughout the whole day, and especially during the night time, where you'll really get what you want in a wonderful, lovely way. Friday, the 12th of April, now, that's another 24 hours of good luck for you. Very powerful planets throughout the whole day. So powerful planets will make you very bossy and demanding and dominating and to a point very arrogant. Well, don't try to do any of that, control that. Morning and afternoon, I like that very much for you. Very powerful contacts can be made. The planets of greatness, the planets of expansion are there. So you're going to have a lot of possibilities on this Friday, the 12th of April, to do well in business, to do well in job. I see most of them are planets of job or for business. You want to have lunch with somebody you will love or somebody that you meet new for love, that's fine. But that would be a bit of a waste. So include business and job improvement in the morning, afternoon, because the focus is on you to do something very important. Talk to your bosses, show off your ideas, talk to the business people and chase for the contracts you want. Evening nightfall, also very good. Your morning afternoon planners will come to join you, some of them in the evening nightfall. So you've got a power-packed evening nightfall, because the other planets waiting for you evening nightfall also want to make you important, make you successful, make you happy, make you get what you want. But do it in a soft way. Don't be arrogant, don't be critical, don't be criticizing. Be part of a team and you'll come out looking roses in the evening nightfall period. Otherwise, people will still back you, but they will feel that you're coming out too strong. That won't be very good. Let's move to Saturday, the 13th of April. Not good morning, afternoon. The planets of rebelliousness, they are moving very fast. They make you very impulsive, basically. You will say impulsive things, you will do impulsive things which will be all wrong. That's the plan. So by saying and doing these things, you're getting yourself into trouble. And then you will act rebelliously and defensively. And then you will act emotionally disturbed. So you see, it goes bad that way. So what do you do? Well, don't take charge of anything. Don't be the organizer. Don't be the planner, because you are meant to do things wrong. And so let others do that. Be part of a team. Just settle down quietly morning, afternoon, whether at work, in business, whether at home, whether anywhere you are. Let others take the lead. Let them make the plans. Be the follower. You'll tame these planets down and you'll be fine. Evening nightfall, many emotional planets are there, and I like them in the evening nightfall period. You're going to have an aura of emotional niceness. So when you have that aura, you will be found very attractive by people. So make sure you dress very well, make sure you look good, because you're going to meet the emotional side of you, the brilliant, imaginative side of you, and you're going to be lucky in the evening nightfall. Except that one or two of these morning, afternoon planets will be there in the evening nightfall. Once in a while, you'll feel rebellious. Once in a while, you'll want to do crazy things and say crazy things, not good. Try to be very much a person who is very much on your feet, her feet or your feet or his feet. That way you will look very stable. And I like your evening nightfall. You're going to make some very nice contacts, but you could be moody, you could be changeable. Control that part of it. Well, I have a 90-minute session, and during this 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years, and that's going to cost you USD $50, and I'm going to give you plenty of information based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, your personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky directions, your lucky days, your lucky colors, your lucky directions, a lot of information. And with this information, you will be tip-top right for the next 7, 8, or 9 years. You'll be in control. And you'll be able to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years, because I'm going to predict all that for you age by age, calendar year by calendar year. So send me an email, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9, @gmail.com, and I'll answer your questions. Until then, thank you and goodbye.